All right, everyone, buckle up. The news cycle is absolutely on fire, and we've got the inside scoop on some massive stories that you simply cannot afford to miss. From unexpected team decisions that have fans buzzing, to incredible sporting triumphs that are rewriting the record books, this is your essential download. Get ready for the updates that matter, as we dive into the stories everyone will be talking about. First up, a major club is facing serious backlash over a controversial jersey number assignment that has ignited a firestorm among their fanbase. We're talking about a decision that's being called a crime against football. Find out which team is in the hot seat and why. Then, we're heading to the pitch for an epic Leagues Cup final, where a determined squad pulled off a stunning upset against a team packed with global superstars. Hear how one player's performance and post-match comments have become a symbol of national pride, sparking massive celebrations. And finally, we're tracking the road to the next World Cup as a legendary team and its iconic captain begin their qualification journey. Plus, stay tuned for our lightning recap of all the top stories, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. A shirt number scrutiny. Aston Villa is currently in the crosshairs, facing intense criticism and accusations of crimes against football, following their decision to assign Harvey Elliott the number 9 jersey. This move has sent shockwaves through their fanbase, with many supporters expressing outrage over what they perceive as a breach of traditional footballing norms. The number 9 is historically synonymous with the team's primary goal scorer, a striker who leads the line and shoulders the burden of finding the back of the net. Handing this iconic number to Elliott, who typically operates as a creative midfielder or a wide playmaker, has been met with widespread disbelief and disappointment across social media platforms. Fans took to various platforms to voice their strong opinions. One particularly vocal supporter, under the handle at CTS McLavinia, declared, "I don't care if it's Lionel Messi, giving a midfielder the number 9 shirt is a crime against everything football stands for." This sentiment was echoed by many others, with Atzit stating, "Number 9 as a midfielder, enough is enough," and at WWFC 2004, bluntly commenting, "Number 9 game is absolutely finished." While some, like at Douglas Ulzi, acknowledged Elliott's talent, expressing, "Don't like the 9 choice, but this guy is so cold. Villa's best ever RW. What a player, what a footballer." Him, Rogers and Sanch, straight vibes. The prevailing mood was one of confusion and disapproval. The sentiment that such a decision should be regulated was captured by @MolonyBilly, who quipped, "That should be illegal if you're not a striker." Despite the fan uproar over jersey etiquette, Elliott himself appears unfazed, his focus firmly set on higher ambitions. Fresh off being named player of the tournament at the European Under-21 Championships, he aims to break into Thomas Tuchel's England senior squad for the upcoming World Cup. He has previously stated, "I want to prove myself at the highest level and fight for a place with England at the World Cup." Elliott might not be the only high-profile debutant for Villa. He could potentially be joined by Jadon Sancho as the club embarks on a new era of ambition and flair. The agreement for Elliott's transfer reportedly includes an obligation to buy for £35 million under certain conditions, with Liverpool retaining flexibility through buyback and sell-on clauses. Hold on tight, because the football world is clearly divided on this one. Next, we're diving into a thrilling final where national pride took center stage in a massive upset. Leagues Cup glory. August 31st has been etched into the history books for the Seattle Sounders and their devoted fanbase, as the team, under the leadership of Brian Schmetzer, clinched the Leagues Cup 2025 championship. Their dominant 3-0 victory over Inter Miami, a squad boasting global icons like Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets, and Rodrigo de Paul, was a masterclass in performance and resilience. At the core of this monumental win was Mexican midfielder Obed Vargas. Vargas played the entire 90 minutes of the final, delivering a commanding performance in the midfield that belied his years. His post-match celebration, with the Mexican flag wrapped around his waist, sent a powerful message of national pride that resonated deeply with fans back in Mexico. In a heartfelt interview with TUDN, Vargas stated, "Messi is a great player, I respect him a lot, but on the pitch he was my rival and I had to do everything possible to beat him. This is for all of Mexico, "We owed it to them." These words underscored the immense significance of the match, particularly for a Mexican player to face and defeat the widely acclaimed greatest player in the world. For Vargas, this triumph with the Seattle Sounders represents a colossal stride in his burgeoning career and a potent testament to the rising caliber of talent emerging from Mexican football. The match wasn't without its tense moments. In the closing minutes, Luis Suarez and Sergio Busquets were involved in altercations with Seattle players and staff. However, Vargas maintained his composure, commenting, "Nobody likes to lose. They've played many finals and know how to handle them, but we kept calm and had the wisdom to manage it." This victory firmly establishes the Seattle Sounders as a formidable force in MLS, capable of overcoming even the most star-studded lineups. More importantly, for Mexico, Obed Vargas' pivotal role in defeating a Messi-led team has become a profound source of national pride, delivering a victory that carried symbolic weight far beyond the trophy itself. The final not only crowned Seattle as champions, but also showcased a Mexican footballer whose grit and passion dedicated an international triumph to his entire nation. What a performance and what a statement! But the international football scene is always buzzing. Next up, we're looking at the early stages of the World Cup 2026 qualifying campaign. Elliott's bold move. Aston Villa is currently at the center of a fan-driven storm, facing widespread criticism and accusations of making crimes against football due to their decision regarding Harvey Elliott's new shirt number. The club's choice to assign the highly coveted number 9 jersey to Elliott, a player typically known for his midfield prowess and creative playmaking rather than central striking, has ignited a fierce debate among the fanbase. Traditionally, the number 9 shirt is reserved for the team's main striker, the focal point of the attack, and this deviation from convention has led to an uproar. Social media platforms have become a battleground for furious supporters, with many expressing their strong disapproval. One fan, identified as @CTS McLavinia, passionately stated, "I don't care if it's Lionel Messi, giving a midfielder the number 9 shirt is a crime against everything football stands for." This sentiment was widely shared, as evidenced by comments like at Zeets, "Number 9 as a midfielder, enough is enough," and at WWFC 2004 Blunt Declaration, "Number 9 game is absolutely finished." While some fans, such as at Douglas Ulzi, offered a more nuanced view, acknowledging Elliott's undeniable talent while expressing reservations about the number choice, stating, "Don't like the 9 choice, but this guy is so cold. Villa's best ever RW." What a player, what a footballer. Him, Rogers and Sanch, straight vibes. The overall reaction leans heavily towards bewilderment. The notion that such jersey assignments should be regulated was humorously captured by @Maloney Billy, who quipped, "That should be illegal if you're not a striker." Meanwhile, Harvey Elliott himself appears to be unfazed by the jersey number controversy, with his sights set on more significant achievements. Having been crowned player of the tournament at the European Under-21 Championships, Elliott has expressed a strong desire to break into England manager Gareth Southgate's senior squad for the upcoming World Cup. He has previously articulated his ambition, saying, "I want to prove myself at the highest level and fight for a place with England at the World Cup." Adding to the excitement, Elliott might not be the only significant new face for Villa. He could potentially debut alongside another recent signing, Jadon Sancho, signaling a new era of ambition and attacking flair for the club. The transfer agreement for Elliott from Liverpool reportedly includes an obligation to buy for £35 million under specific circumstances, with Liverpool retaining protective clauses including buyback and sell-on options. It's clear that shirt numbers carry a lot of weight with fans. Now, let's shift our focus to the global stage and the start of a major tournament's qualification journey. World Cup quest begins. Argentina's national team has commenced its journey towards the 2026 World Cup, holding its inaugural training session on Monday in preparation for their upcoming qualifier against Venezuela this Thursday. Under the watchful eye of head coach Lionel Scaloni, the squad is beginning to assemble, with several key players already present and engaged. Lionel Messi, alongside teammates Rodrigo de Paul and Leandro Paredes, observed the session from the sidelines, indicating their readiness to lead the team. The rest of the squad participated in training sessions conducted behind closed doors, focusing on tactical preparations and team cohesion. However, the initial session saw the absence of Nicolas Otamendi and Juan Foyth, who were scheduled to arrive later, after the training had concluded. Argentina's path in this international window includes two crucial matches. First, they will face Venezuela on Thursday, followed by a fixture against Ecuador on September 9th. These opening qualifiers are vital for setting the tone and securing early points in their quest to reach the 2026 World Cup finals. The team's preparation is meticulous, aiming to replicate the success and form that saw them achieve glory in recent tournaments. Messi's continued involvement and leadership are pivotal for Argentina's campaign, as they aim to build on their legacy and maintain their status as a global football powerhouse. The team's performance in these early stages will be closely watched by fans worldwide, eager to see how they navigate the challenges of qualification. It's the start of a long road for these giants. Finally, let's bring it all home with a quick recap of the biggest stories of the day. And that's a wrap on today's biggest stories. We saw Aston Villa face fan fury over a controversial shirt number. The Seattle Sounders claim a massive Leagues Cup victory against Inter Miami, Harvey Elliott's bold move to Villa sparks debate, and Argentina kicks off its World Cup 2026 qualifying campaign. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, smash the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms.